This painting by Dr. Annie Wong depicts a dark and vile chapter in Canadian history and serves as a reminder of the horrors humanity is capable of. The soft, neutral colors of the painting highlight the emotion of the workers and draw attention to their grim expressions. One man in particular leaps at the eye. A laborer, muscles prominent and arms held high, with an arresting expression of determination clear on his face. The strong strokes that outline this man make it easy to envision the difficulties that have culminated in his current predicament. Life was not easy before he came to Canada, as China was a deeply unsettled country torn apart by the Opium War and Taiping Rebellion. No work was to be found during these troubled times. Then, lo and behold, news of the gold rush, the discovery of shining nuggets of freedom across the Western world, reached his ears and those of many others like him in similar situations. Hopeless, burdened by the stress of supporting his family, with no future prospects, these fantastical tales of riches were impossible to resist. So he made a choice, to leave his motherland and travel to this unknown promised land. Off he went on his life-changing journey, fearful yet hopeful. He spent weeks below deck, cramped and so dark that the sun seemed foreign to him now. The air was brimming with despair, yet he sustained himself with dreams of a bright, glittering future, which allowed a small shoot of hope to grow and nestle in his heart.
Soon they were brought onto the dock, herded like cattle. The laborer entered British Columbia on a bitter, freezing day. The air was icy, cutting between the tears of his clothes to his skin underneath. The snow glistened in the daylight like riches from the sky, falling ever so gently, as if bestowing him with blessings. The sight of the camp brought him back to reality, filled as it was with small and broken down structures, with holes in the roof and cracks in the walls. The inside was a large, empty space filled with bundles. Further perusal revealed thin, ragged blankets laid directly on the hard floor, one for each newly arrived slave. Dismayed at the sight, he pondered that night about the worthwhileness of his journey and fell into deep sleep as the snowy night outside grew colder and colder. The first day, he awoke in that dank and dreadful broken house, and just for a moment thought that he was back home, warm and comforting, before he was struck with reality once more. With a hammer in one hand and the pickaxe in another, he struck out into the unforgiving land and worked away. The days that he followed were hellish. Every morning they were woken up before the sun broke the clouds, and every night they went to bed after the dark had arrived. Their days were spent in the bitter, aching cold, hammering away in a tunnel, a bleak, never-ending vacuum with no light to be found and no hope to be had. It was the thoughts of his family that kept the laborer going strong during these atrocious and harrowing times. Memories of his wife, sweet and caring, brought him waves of nostalgia, stronger than the winter winds which blew. With each swing of the hammer, he'd remember his children, cheerful and innocent, playing in the fields, reminding him that this hardship was for them.
He was not alone with his feelings, however, as countless other men faced the same hardships. Each swing of the hammer on nails bringing the tracks together also served to bring the men closer together. They shared the same circumstance and the same dream. Soon, the glittering hard beauty of frost gave way to the soft lyrical tableau of spring, which eventually transitioned, quickly and silently, into the scorching verdant weather of summer. The days grew longer, and the work more cumbersome, as progress was made on constructing the massive steel giant. This moment in this painting, a snapshot of the laborer's long and difficult life, could have been taken during the muggy nature of the bright summer day. Frozen forever in the strokes of his creator, the strength and determination of the laborer's face is forever remembered. But this is not a tale of joy, of courage, or perseverance. This is an abhorrent tale of the depths humans can sink to, a sorrowful tale of persecution and discrimination. Despite the laborer's tenacity and hard work, the dark reality of his life was permeating his soul. Most of the money he made from his backbreaking work in the searing sun went to his higher-ups. The rest was split up among necessities, like food and clothes. So after everything was distributed, only a few meager dollars were left for his savings. No matter how many hours he worked, his future and his family's future seemed bleak.
Then, however, the construction of the railway was complete and the laborer saw a chance, a glint of hope at the end of the dark tunnel. Finally, he would have the chance to build his life in his new homeland, settle down and reunite with his family. Instead, the country which became unified through his blood, sweat, and tears abandoned him. Taxes and surcharges were imposed, the Chinese Exclusion Act was invoked, and the life of the laborer took an even darker turn. Everywhere he went to try to find work, he was met with hatred and bigotry. His race was revealed, and his existence considered punishable by law. The hopes and dreams of the laborer were crushed. He felt betrayed, tossed aside like an old tool, unappreciated and unneeded. He now needed to make a decision: stay here in hardship or go home with shame. In painting this masterpiece, it seems that Dr. Wang was trying to depict the difficulties of such a choice. In forever memorializing this moment in the laborer's life and the circumstances of many others in similar situations, she was trying to shed light on a hidden, terrible part of Canadian history. This painting is a testament to the efforts of those laborers who were pushed around like cattle in an unfamiliar country, their lives worth no more than numbers in a ledger. The Canadian Pacific Railway is their legacy, and it serves as a grim reminder of the true price of our country's independence: human lives.